Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovative, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland, off here to 2v2 on Crossing the Woods, with its slightly larger version, like the 1v1 version, and CoH3 where they just used the 1v1 version for 2v2. So yeah, bit bigger here on the edges. Anyways, as always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacaster, and a big thanks for keep commenting and liking on the videos, helps immensely with the YouTube algorithms. As for the players themselves, in the north we got Mule and Symbiosis, the dynamic duo. Fighting here for the German army, Deutschland here with the 90th Panzerjaeger and Canadian Shock, previously before that the 90th Light Infantry Division. Here with Terror and Panzerjaeger in the south, it is Doge and Mr.Howe. House power is strained here to Canadian Shock, with just Doge here to pick between heavy weapons, advanced infantry, and airborne. All the way forming up here with the British American task force, composed of the US 3rd Armoured and the British 56th Infantry. So, mix of everything out here. We got double machine guns out of Doge here, lightly indicating he's going to go for heavy weapons down the road, just to get those 50 cal, but he could surprise us all. We also got a Vickers out here for Mr.Howe. And of course we got the info out here for Mule. Of course he gets the ambush camouflage bonus right away. I definitely expect that one to eventually get nerfed somehow. I mean, either by just giving it CP cost or making an actual upgrade you have to pay some munitions for. Definitely one of the more curious choices to be that a just 0 CP flat upgrade there for like all your machine guns. Anyways, 250 after here for Symbiosis. Of course, the sheer number of machine guns, of course, is because this map is really good for cheesing about the machine guns on. Dingo here, there's the Panzer Junior here. Section almost done there for Mr.Howe. Second Grenadier Squad there for Mule, going for the cutoff point. Got a machine thing up here. Covering both here, heavy machine gun fire. MD42, of course, covering the other way as well. East side here, British forces slowly pushing against them. Got the half-track rushing forwards. You can see Mr. Howe's Dingo is about to become a ding-dong if he isn't careful. Honey is in a bit of trouble there. American 30 cals are doing scrims, the one out in the open here. But for now, the Germans are denying the Allies a lot of resources in the West here. So that's obviously a really strong setup there by Mule. Thumbs up to that, obviously. Big build up here. Behind we got the Dinkel in the newly buffed artillery call in there. And another MD42 for Mule. Not too surprising. But it definitely feels like increasingly the only reason you see like Terror Battle Group anymore is because of the MD42 and its ambush camouflage. Because if you don't intend to go for that, the battle group really loses an immense amount of value, I find, and just players who aren't going to do that just don't go for terror anymore, I feel like. At least that's my experience in 1v1, 2v2 calls I don't quite have enough data there. But we got Doge there with Airborne in the end, sneaking some air support there for the 82nd. Interesting choice there, not bad obviously, but I was definitely feeling that's going to be heavy weapons there out of him. So he's also the only one who's not going for any of the new battle groups whatsoever. Symbiosis with a Panzerjaeger. Mule with a Panzergrenadier. Got the ability there to lay down mines, S-mines and the Regal mine. Got Canadians, of course, we got that capture ability there. So they get healing whenever they grab a point. Bazookas here for Doge. Germans there, gobbling up the west side here. I mean, Doge, I feel like got a bit too fixated on attacking head-on into this, by the way. Like, sometimes you're trying to deal with something, like, you could try and, like, flank around to attack it from another angle, yet he was very obsessed with just attacking head-on here. He's finally just going to lay down smoke, which is obviously also a way to do it, but arguably, had he been a bit more flexible, he probably could have done more with this. East side here, though, British forces advancing, forcing away their Symbiosis and his Panzergrenadiers and Panzerjägers. Got more smoke here. Oh, it's actually a rough grenade this time around. And he's charging in there. Almost got a wipe. People do get a steel hunter now there onto this Americans. Pathfinders wiped out. MG down as well. This MG42 is going to town here on Doge. West side here, 250 after withdrawing here. East side, machine gun section, something about the Dingo as well. We got the Canadians out here for Mr.Howe. guessing up here, but he could surprise us. Paratrooping dropped into the Doge and dropping into... Probably hoping to drop behind the info. Unfortunately for Doge here, Mule here actually has an in-depth defense from this second machine gun covering the first one, meaning any infiltration like that does encounter some difficulties. But Pineapple Grenade does the job, wipes the MD-42 and the other MD-42 for some reason. Just took forever to start shooting. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. That was definitely a bit odd. So now he just needs someone to grab the info. There's going to be a big problem there for the Axis forces of the Allies. Get the info. There you go. Pants popping out, grabbing the machine gun narrowly. Quick save there by Symbiosis. Sharp thinking. And a 250-9 armored car there. Half-tracked armored car that again, the way it's operating now is basically more like an infantry fighting vehicle.
Enemy forces have captured
Mortar pits, lightning set for Doge, platoon command post there for Mr.Howe. Let's see what the paratroopers get equipped with. Maybe machine gun, maybe the bazookas.
Drive them from the field.
There we go. We got their contempt for the weak for Mule. We actually got Panzer grenadiers, so thumbs up to that.
Here they come. Take your bridges, kidnap.
Well, we actually has a 30 cal nest here setting up there, Mr. Doge. Much to my surprise, just to cover the... That's... Oh, it was a mortar pit intender there. You never know. All the way though, Mule bring in the Pack 40s. The Panzerjaeger and 40. Das Ding no dudes, tragically. I definitely could see needle weapons being a really attractive choice here on this map though, so... I'd be a bit surprised if we didn't see them honestly. Anyway, Sam's there being forced off, German counterattack in the center, more 250-9 out of Symbiosis and Das Vaterland. This is how they can soon go for the M3A1 to a light tank here. Heavy fighting along the river, German forces breach here at the east side of the river, British forces scattering, trying desperately to form a new line of defense, but the German troops are attacking too fast, and the Allied forces cannot shore up the front line yet fast enough. Support armor elements here for Symbiosis and Das Vaterland. Panzers force back the tank-harder troops, machine guns. Pioneers wiped out, minor blow there to Mule. The Germans are doing quite a good job of controlling the major fuel points on the map here. There you go, mortar pit there was in the end going in for Doge on that one.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
There you go, mortaring things up there, east side. Grenadiers of the Canadians. But we actually getting the 2-inch mortar package. Haven't seen that one a lot. Definitely can pack a bit of punch, particularly since it synergizes with the incendiary grenade upgrade. Can really do a lot of damage if you're caught off guard. Thumbs up Mr.Howe going for the 2-inch mortars, the light mortars. Got the Stu there on the way for Symbiosis. Initially designed to provide infantry support, but it's basically close range artillery support. Bring assaults. Ready to be upgrades slightly with the bigger and taller tanks, but still were designed to provide infantry support. Of course, like even bigger explosions, they were of course designed the Stu 42, which sadly we haven't seen since CoH3.
Sector overrun.
We've seen here the mortars. I'm hoping to see them used here. I don't know who's going to use them. At this rate, his Canadians are dying out too fast, really make do with it. Now we also got the armor cars, the flanking Dingo's about to go ding-gone, and ding-gone it is.
We have finished the research.
And take Ralph section around here, pushing back the armored car center there, German forces pushing ahead west side. We got Doge there holding things up a bit. 6-pounder guns for Mr.Howe.
Infantry shall hold our territory at all cost.
And defend the fatherland
The
from Mule.
enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Got the Panzer Strike upgrade there for Symbiosis Panzerjaegers. Panzer company from Mule, he's just racing ahead here. Not even stumbling up for Needle Air Force. You want to pull back these Canadians that are down to 3 men. They're roughly half health.
Sectors are isolated. We have been cut off.
Stuki, of course, a bit of a menace there to British and American infantry. West side here, pioneers are becoming the engineers. From sheer stubbornness. Faith in Das Vaterland. Come, Jürgen, believe in Ensig! But Couldn't we, like, call it something nicer? 9, it must be NC. So, Panzer Company almost down there for Mule. See some Starstorm there. Maybe some Panzers. Might be some Panzers, obviously. 6-man aiming hold forward, still lighting away there for Mr.Howe finally. As for Doge, we got more pits being dug there. Need sprout pit, and you got mortar pit.
Waiting on us.
There we go, got the incendiary upgrades there for Mr. Howe and his battle group. Machine there getting pummeled. There goes to the move east side here. Canadians also the move there. It does also mean that right now, Mr. Howe's mostly focused on the right-hand side of the map, whereas Doge is clearly handling a much wider front line. He's got in 2 plays. This is kind of risky to an extent here. I do think Mr. Howe at least needs to apply some more pressure, then right-hand side to draw away some of the pressure away from his teammate, because this does feel a bit overly risky. Pushing eastwards here, making headways. But the cut-up on the west has been struck here with the German army. Got the Marder 3 there for Symbiosis. Now it's a machine gun nest. That makes even less sense, this one, actually. Like a good hard sacrifice can be covered, they should go for a water pit. Some more airdrops here for Doge, another mortar pit. Not mortar pit, I mean paratroop squad. Yeah, so start cut up in that mortar pit there. Our green glitched out. Starstorm for Mule.
Panzergrenadier killed in action.
Panzergrenadier wiped. Bit of blow there to Mule.
Armed and ready.
Of course, now he has the mighty Starstorm.
The enemy has cut us off.
Canadians getting severed there. In a ruthless engagement, then we got the armored cars patrolling headwards here. Going for the engineers. East side here, we got the Stutti holding up against the 6-pounder gun. Starstorm fought back in the east. Anti-tank section 2 for the cannons roll here. Training for Mr. Howe.
Territory
I'm
lost.
a bit surprised we haven't seen a bit more infantry that's going to go for training like that, honestly.
We have lost the sector.
Quick grenade assault before shorting activities should draw the Starstorm now before they get wiped out.
Enemy control.
Nice merge though here. Prime Mule saves the day, mostly on the Starstorm. And the west side here, German push here. Oh, gets the 30 cal. Armored car knocked out by 6-pounder gun. Good flank here by Doge. Come on, boys, let's flank those krauts. Flanking? Isn't that for communists? Shut it, Carl. We're not having this discussion again. More Starstorm for Mule. 2 thumbs up to that. Good here withdrawing under heavy and intense German fire, but the Allies really got good control of the map right now. German front lines are in tatters.
Commandant.
An overused pair of socks. Swinging push here by Mule. Starstorm Grenadiers, they're capturing here Doge's bazooka team. Now, he did cancel the
Have been relinquished to
upgrade again, go for mortar pit once more. That's like the 2nd time. Actions 1 Canadians in the field. Noting no big attack out of him. Do get the tank there for Doge, thumbs up. Mr. Howe could of course consider some more Canadians here, and I wonder when we actually can see those mortars being used there, the 2-inch mortars. But there we go. 2-inch mortar there being utilised. Very small mortar tube there. Most armies did have like some version of that. Germans had a 50mm version that was very, very complex and kind of stopped using it throughout halfway through the war. I mean, some people still used it. And of course, the Fachimigis just had a sword down 8cm mortar. Makes sense. Defend the fatherland actually activated here. Wow. Thumbs up to that, I guess. Starts to hold the line here, bolstered by glorious German propaganda. Stu D, the German support here flanking, catching here Doge and Mr.Howe in a bit of a twist here. Artillery being called in. Really strong pincer here, but we got anti-tank flank down the Stu D causing heavy damage. Doge's tank depot is right around the corner.
Give us orders. Let's push the front.
Sappers and a bishop here for Mr. Howe. Certainly a strong pick for a bishop on this map. And a 4 there for Mule. He's not just going to hold out here for Königsjäger. Thumbs up to that. Meanwhile, Symbiosis bringing more Marty. He's also going for anti-tank Overwatch. Could have gone for the elephant on this map, honestly, but I can also see why he wouldn't want to do that. Especially since his stack could just, you know, go for a tiger eventually. Good shooting there. 1533 versus 124. Big old gap there in terms of entry point between the Allies and the Axis forces still.
Command points should be assigned when possible, Commandant.
Perhaps in a bit of trouble.
Field ready.
Panther ready there for Mule. The Italians decided to actually had their own little interesting light mortar that actually had a bit of a magazine to more rapidly fire. That was a bit of a fun one.
Our men are prepared to defend this fatherland.
Pushing in here towards the cut-off point. Allied force looking to sever the jet. Well, they're not really going to sever anything here, but there's nothing connected to it. But it does put more pressure on them. Bishop letting loose here onto the MD-42. MD-44. Well, just MD position. I think it's MD-42.
Enemy forces have
There you go,
captured the
Pentacle racing in,
victory point.
bypassing the Pentacle, got the shooter blocking things up. Stopping defense here by Mr. Howe, but
One of our anti-tank guns has
leg
been
out.
silenced.
Oh, Mule's Panther 4 dive there, may just a backfire on him. Holy smokes, that was a miss. Landing the Panther knock out the shooter, really close call here for Mule. Needs to clear out that machine. Oh, he's trying to clear out the machine so he can get his infantry party and clear out the anti-tank gun. Got it! Bit of a painful blow there to Mr. Howe. Centre falling to Canadian forces. And west side here, we got more pits being dug here by Doge. And hold on, heavy need repairs here. Marder's racing ahead here. We got the Stu D busy there with Doge's paratroopers. Ready, Marder's been caught here with the anti-tank gun, well set up. Got that machine then serves another Mule. Turns out it also works on captured machine guns.
Victory point lost.
Which is interesting because most of the German stuff there with the Wehrmacht, like, you know, for example, the training does not apply to captured weapons, so ambush camouflage through that is certainly something to take notice of. Made assault here, artillery fire again here.
Machine gun has been
MD4
destroyed.
choosing right with the bishop here. A lot of hectic fighting, another big push here from the Allies against the Germans. Can the Reich hold the line or will it get pushed back towards the Rhine? It's Berlin more likely. We'll have to see. Do the ace level there, they're taking heavy damage. And we got the machine team about to go wiped out. Oh, he's going to just destroy it. I would actually think he'd try and grab the MG-42, but Doge with 100 fun with Sherman, and we got Mr. Howe with another bishop. More heavy artillery
Our
here.
territory is exposed. We must re-establish a connection. We have 300
grenade
points
here.
remaining.
Germans gotta get aggressive here. And once more being pushed off the map here by aggressive Allied players here. Got a section there, saps and trouble Canadians. Also in a hot spot of war, we got that anti-tank and abandoned. Needs all over the place. Almost got the Starstruppen. What a close call there for Mule again. But we see here that Mr. Howe, though, is being overcome here. Despite best efforts. There's artillery. Oh, got the Vickers. Noble Bishop going at it. In the west side, Symbiosis has been further and further pushed back here. He needs to do something to change the tide. Losing his 2D certainly hasn't helped him in doing that. Now 96 section wipe, 6 pounder gun wipe. We got 100 farm to show another Doge the counter-attacking here. Looking to end the tyranny of Mule. Mr.Howe has also unlocked the Crocodile as Mule continues to shuffle towards the Königsjäger. And indeed they're being grabbed. We've got the machine gun nest here, actually out of Doge this time, an intentional machine gun nest. Mardus responding with fuel, fury, and completely disassembled in a matter of moments. Well, Mr.Howe's artillery is quick to respond here. 156 was 1 in 10. Mule ever closer to the Königsjäger, at least command points wise. Fuel wise, I mean the Germans are barely getting any fuel, so he's quite a bit removed there from any eventual King Tigers. Trying to make off with MU-42, Canada starts to hold it most likely, and there we go, Bob's your uncle. .54 was on 4 and 10. U-42 back, grab the fuel point, could also grab the victory point if anything. And also working to grab the other victory points. See that Mr.Howe is quick to respond here to any German maneuvers in, looking to snuff out those lucky Garys. 6 pounder down, but there you go. The Suzuki team going in, settle charge off here. Symbiosis may just lose the second Stutti, and down it goes. Another painful blow to das Vaterland. Might be time for Symbiosis to consider taking up here. On the other hand, Mr.Howe is running out of infantry.
You have CPs available.
He's, if anything, now rather over-invested into the Bishop, nothing else. Definitely some risk associated with it, particularly if he is going to stall here for the Crocodile, which does appear likely. Mule has almost the man point. He's got the command points, thus he's like a King Tiger, but he's still fairly short on the fuel required to call in the King Tiger. Handful rolling in. Sappers on the way for Mr.Howe. He needs more sappers to contain, fight, and to do other things as well. Laying down mines. Sword grenades are getting ripped apart. East side here starts to move forward, supported by the MD-42. At 250 forwards, 395. Hellcats for Doge. And we got the carpet bombing here being lined up.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Carpet bombing ahoy. Certainly a good map for it if you can line it up properly at the right time, because it's definitely one of those more narrow, cramped maps, so a bombing run from the right angle can do immense amounts of damage. Now the Mr.Howe rushes forwards here, using the Bishop as an assault gun. Hellcat's almost down there for Doge. Now that Panzer for Mule. Interesting enough considering, like, you know, he's seemingly aiming towards the King Tiger, goes for another Panzer run, just setting up there. Interesting.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
It does beg the question why he then went for the King Tiger. Not as much at that stage, just, you know, go for the B1
We have
rocket.
lost control of a victory point.
There's some more incendiary stuff. There goes the Canadians with the 2-inch mortar.
One of our capture points
Green
is
assault
under
machine
attack.
gun there. Almost had it, but relatively almost. That was an American machine
Our
gun team.
adversary is pushing back. We are down to 250 points.
RTKs across the entirety of the front line here. Heavy fighting going on there. Oh, we actually got more Canadians here out of Mr.Howe now. Putting up to 2 Canadian sections. One with the Pia, one with the 2-inch mortar. Entertains their firing way, but none of the shots really seem to hit it. Granting Symbiosis much free and a chance to get his martyrs out there. Meanwhile, the Bishop continues to hold Mule to attempt to grab that victory point. Here's another machine gun team. go wrecking the enemy for a 2 good move there by Mr. Howe. Solid move even. If he hadn't gone for that second pentaform, he'd be roughly around the spot we can actually call in the King Tiger in a few moments. So, did seem a bit strange there. Maybe there's a change in plans to the Mule. Maybe not. Hard to say. There we go. Symbiosis with the Panzerjaeger Commando. Meanwhile, Mr. Howe isn't too far from the crocodile. Just needs to hold on for dear life a bit longer. Racing ahead here with heavy armor. Parrots from there trying to get a bit cheeky instead of met with a absolute flurry of firepower. Paratroops in trouble, the engineers, Sherman's also withdrawing a bit here as the situation gets a bit too hot. And in the east side, once more we see new-function Mule and Mr. Howe here. His sappers there are getting shredded by the Starstorm. And the others can only watch in sheer horror as it happens. But we have the crocodile out there now for Mr. Howe.
The enemy is stealing our territory from us.
Thumbs up there to him. Finding him because of the nice gun and a flamethrower and a big fat tank. And we got Mule here with more Panther 4s. He's definitely not going for King Tigers anytime soon.
We are down to 200 points.
Dozens about to get wiped out, and there you go. Black Prince on the move. Churchill's dragon has been unleashed. In the center, the Panther was pushing forward, running into tankers in the Hunter from Sherman. Hellcat can't assist. And there you go, we got the cup bombing run here on the Germans. Let's catch the Panther force here. Oh dear. Got the pack there, but not so much anything else, and we can just get some pioneers to hold it out there. It did look impressive. Break for the Codificant, picked up the Martyrs. Panzerjaeger swooping in there. Advancing steadily.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Rocket Moon keeps advancing here. Catching the Panther Pioneers. Wiped. Shots flying at the Crocodile, none of them really penetrating here. And now baiting the Panther Force with this expanding gun here. Mr. Howe applies just even more pressure here, even more pain. There you go. 2-inch mortar there, landing directly, doing massive amounts of damage. Deal with those incendiary upgrades.
Territory cut off from supply.
And wipes the Panzer gun. Also, we do get a Panzerjaeger for Symbiosis. Actually, Stukas of Fuss. Could be an option. First time I told you, let's go work out.
Pioneers standing by.
Mule starts ready to respond to the situation there. Fire brigade here of the German army, it would seem. West side here, got the points there sort of reconnected. Grenadiers sent packing. Got the Bishop unleashing hell here. Causing more pain and misery here for Mule and his infantry, mostly. There you go, Stukas and first for Symbiosis.
Our new upgrade is in. This should hold you for now.
There you go, machine in trouble here. There you go, Crocodile scores a massive hit, almost takes out the entire machine crew in a single shot. Certainly another painful memory of Mule.
Command points available.
And then 84 to 43. Situation remains an overall bit of mess. We got armor training out here from Mr. Howe. And we could see the stuff get wiped out, and if it's like it looks like it does. Very close call though. And there goes Sugarfoot ripping through here, Doge support weapons. Giving countless crews forced to flee if they survive. 174 to 43. There you go, anti-tank Overwatch. Symbiosis going all in here alongside Mule on this crocodile.
We should spend our mule.
Panther 4 down, directed here from the Bishop Knox. There's a lot of damage lying down to be knocked out here. This Mule is about to lose every single Panther 4. Jesus, that was brutal. A phenomenal engagement there for the Allies. Like, just 3 Panther 4s like that gone in the blink of an eye is crippling. And a Grenadier squad wipe. Meaning now Mule is pretty much just down to most of the star stuff here. So things are going a bit more haywire here for the Germans. I mean, losing 3 Panther 4s like that is not something you just do and like feel nothing out of it afterwards.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
The situation there for the Germans really got ugly there. Interesting note that he hasn't like upgraded for like anything. Like he could maybe like use the V1 to support that assault as an example, but it seemed like he just either is too occupied with other manses and doesn't want to go for it. Which I mean is his prerogative, he doesn't want to use it. I certainly would advise it.
Our allies' defenses are failing. Their HQ is under
Now we
attack.
got the bishops, they're just bombarding the German bases as well there. Really sounds to look rough here for the Reich. Now I'm not sure what that 250 is supposed to achieve here.
Commandant, we have surplus munitions to spend.
What an odd move, but yeah, Mule's got like 300 munitions. He's still not doing much with his battle group or the munitions in general. Like he's not laying down lines, going to defend the fatherland.
Security around the HQ. We are
He's
down to 100 points.
loading munitions. 95 to 343. Another Hellcat here for Doge. Mr.Howe though pushes his bishop too far here and loses a detonator tank gun. Bit of a fatal error there, possibly for Mr.Howe. I mean, it's not a good error to me. Probably not one that's going to cost them the game either at this stage. I think they're too far ahead, but still, just losing a bishop like that is a bit awkward. Dawson being added, grenades being chucked here. Come to command post finally for Mr.Howe. We got the crocodile here at it. Action C2. 78 just 343. More Starstorm for Mule. Thumbs up to that.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
78. Still, not 105 Sherman here for Doge. Got the Grenadiers just being ripped apart here with the crocodile. Now the Super Barrage desperately trying to hold the Americans pushing forwards. And it does seem to take on. I mean, Doge is running a bit of infantry himself as well. He's also got another carpet bombing ready. Who knows what he might be able to pull off, I suppose.
Victory point lost.
Now the Canadians in the trench mortar here. 78 is 36. And now we see Symbiosis going for the Panther 3. Whether or not he cancels it for another streak of the first, we'll have to see.
We have 75 points remaining.
75 points left here for the Germans. 74. Panzerjaeger in trouble. We got 17 pounder going to be brought up here for Mr.Howe. Does make a fair bit of sense here to have the 17 pounder to back up his crocodile there. Doge though with the bazooka teams. (62 versus 36).
Lost control of the victory point.
The Mule's just loading munitions, not doing anything with his rocket abilities. West side EMS engage going on there. Got the Axis forces trying to make another push through here, another breach. East side, though, Mr.Howe pushes forwards.
Only 50 points left.
49 points left here. Management another point neutral here. Find some potentially crucial time here versus the Allies, but the Allies really just feel like they got a lot of advantages. And infantry casualty-wise, they're sort of fairly equal, but armor casualty-wise, the Allies are definitely ahead of the Germans. And victory points-wise, it's another, like, you know, big gap there. $37 points left, 36. The clock is ticking, but can the Allies do anything about it? We got there, Mr.Howe with machine gun nests. So much artillery. So many explosions. Another carpet bombing run here against Symbiosis this time around. Teaching command the US Air Force. Pretty dodged though.
Attack gun has been knocked out.
Does have some complications there. Martis is about to get wrecked here, leaving just Symbiosis with a single Panda 3. Here we got 21 points left.
Our AT gun has been destroyed.
Gun cruiser being sorted out.
Sector lost.
Yeah, that is GG, game over. A victory here for the Allies, a loss for the Germans. A brutal back and forth fight there, fairly close to times, but ultimately there were some issues there. I think with how the Germans played it, it missed out some opportunities there versus the Allies. Plus the force composition, I think, also had some issues. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the match. I've learned something from it. This is Imperial 18. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.